how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading or pick an envelope reading. So in this video we're going to be looking at your next blessing, what's going to be coming through for you next that's going to bring you a lot of positivity, hope and faith for the future. So all I need you to do is choose one of these three piles. We have pile 1 with the Caribbean calcite, pile 2 with the blue obsidian, and then pile 3 with the opalite. So feel free to pause the video here if you need a little time. And once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below. Okay, so let's get on ahead to your reading. Click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Okay, group number 1, let's take a look at your next blessing. What's going to be coming through for you? Sorry, one second, just moving my mic a little closer. Okay. Your next blessing, group 1. Okay, so we've got our fishbowl messages here. We'll take a look at those after. So, and let's start with your tarot messages. Okay, so we have the moon and we have the 4 of swords. So we've got Pisces energy here and then air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So I do feel like there's something that's quite mysterious or something that's hidden, something that maybe you're confused about right now. Okay, and I feel like with the 4 of swords, there's something to do with a lack of communication or putting a stop to something. Maybe somebody has put a stop to a connection with you and you're confused by it. Let's see what else is coming through. We've got summer, bask in joy and light, new life, the world, wow, and then rest and rejuvenate. Okay, group number 1. This is very powerful because I feel like this is about a brand new beginning for you. There is a change on the horizon. And I feel like you don't even see this coming yet. You may be feeling it energetically, but I just sense that you can't see it. Like you're sensing that there is change in the air, that there is a shift happening within your life. But you're just unsure what that change is. But the fact that this is your next blessing reading just shows that it is going to be something that brings you a lot of joy and happiness. Okay, I mean, we do have summer here, bask in joy and light. Now, this may be a holiday for some of you. So it may be that you go on a holiday, you book a trip. Maybe you even win a trip or somebody invites you on one. But I definitely see you being in a much more restful place than you are currently. So I do feel like you're going to be having less responsibility. Okay, and this is going to give you that chance to recuperate your energy so you can begin this new life. Okay, this is this brand new beginning and cycle. I do feel like there's a lot of karmic activity happening as well in this reading. So things that are happening outside of your control. Because this may even be something that's been stressing you out recently. Like, why is this happening to me? Why am I feeling this way? Or why am I unsure? I just want to be sure. I just want to have clarity. Because as human beings, we don't like to be confused. We don't like to be unsure. It makes us uncomfortable. And I feel like that's where you've been, group 1. But just know that you won't be feeling this way for much longer. I do feel like there is a spiritual awakening coming, which is going to bring, again, a lot of positivity and blessings into your life. Because you're going to start to see things differently than you do right now. You're going to feel things on a more intuitive level. And I definitely feel there's something about a trip here, traveling, moving even. So it could be that you relocate somewhere. Okay, or you go to somewhere that you've never been before. Because I don't feel like this is about revisiting a place. This feels brand new, like a new adventure or experience. So this could even come as something that's very spontaneous. And maybe you feel driven within, I just need to escape. I need to set myself free. I need to just explore this place. I feel guided to go to a particular area. I don't know why. This is what I feel like you're thinking, or that you will be thinking. Like you just have that intuition that you need to move. Wow. I'm just noticing a lot of nines here as well. Look, we've got 39, 29, and then 19. So that could be to do with the time scale. Could be that that's the timing in which you do decide to move or go somewhere. I feel like there's something about a blessing in disguise here as well. So it may be that you've been going through something that feels very painful to you. For some of you, I'm picking up a physical pain. I'm sensing like sharp pains. So you might be having sharp pains in your hands, maybe your neck as well, shoulders, a lot of tension there. But I also feel like some mental anguish too. Also eyes, something to do with eyes. Maybe you've been having blurry vision lately, or you've been having very, very intense dreams, or even day visions. There's something about vision coming through very strongly here that is going to bring you some kind of blessing. And the fact that we even have the bee here, and bee as a symbology, this is like boss type of energy, queen, king energy. So this may be that you get some kind of promotion as well, if this is to do with work perhaps. Okay, this could be a relocation in work. Or it could be that, yeah, you become your own boss, or maybe this is more about you taking control of your life and deciding, this is what I want to do. I'm following the path of what brings me joy. Because I sense with you, Group 1, that you've always been so kind and caring to others, and you've always put other people's needs above yours. And I feel like that time has now come to an end. Okay, not to say that that's forever, but I feel like this period of your life right now is all about you. It's self-focus, it's self-care. This is all about focusing on what brings you happiness, following your desires. Okay, and I feel like this is following your desires before you like overthink it. Like I just sense that, excuse me, if you have been overthinking a lot about these things, that you're being guided to just let that go. To let go of the overthinking, and everything will just work out. Now listen to my throat, what's going on there? I'm just going to have a sip of coffee. So it could be that there's been a throat chakra block. It could be that you've not been communicating something to others or to yourself, okay? Something that you need to be open and honest with yourself about. Again, maybe this is about what truly brings you happiness. Because especially if you have been focused so much on bringing other people happiness and doing things for other people and living your life for other people, then it can be really hard to figure out what actually brings you happiness outside of anybody else's opinions or thoughts or whatever that they may have gotten from you in the past. I feel like this is about you truly feeling like, okay, I'm going to try and discover what makes me feel good. What do I actually enjoy to do? If it's not about impressing anybody else, or again, about helping anybody else. Just something that feels good, something that brings you that happiness and that passion as well, because I'm seeing fire here, this Leo energy. This is a burning, roaring fire that I feel like is within you. And it's time for you to wake up to it. And this is the thing, I feel like you're going to start to wake up to what it is that you are really desiring. Especially if you're in that place of, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I truly desire. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I just feel like you don't need to figure it out anymore, Group 1. It will come to you. It will become very apparent to you soon. So we have keep fighting, behind the scenes, and self-care. Okay. Yeah. There is a lot going on behind the scenes, below the surface. There are things that you aren't sure of yet, but you're not meant to be sure of just yet. Because I do feel like this is the universe trying to work things out for you. And it's leading you on the path to figuring that out. And I feel like the path to figuring it out is self-care. Anything that makes you feel good. And I know that's been the theme of your reading so far, Group 1. Definitely, this is about... Sorry, I've just realised I've got a call coming through here. Bear with me. Now this might be about answering the call. Like you're feeling guided to answer some kind of call. Like there's your soul's calling. Your soul is calling you. But again, you don't need to have it all figured out just yet. You don't. This is your time to focus on just the little things, okay? You may not know the big things, or the really in-depth or profound things that are going to bring you happiness. This might just be the little things on a daily basis that bring you joy, because that's what self-care really is. It's the little things that make up the bigger picture, not just focusing, okay, I'll look after myself in a month's time when I go to this event or I go on this trip or wherever it may be. That will be my time of self-care. No. Your self-care has to start now, every single day doing something small. Okay, whether that's, putting on a nice face mask, eating the foods that you really enjoy, and not just the ones that you enjoy, but you feel that are healthy for you, exercising. If you were to advise somebody on what to do for, their highest good, and then taking that advice for yourself, watching your favorite movie, reading your favorite book, speaking to a friend you haven't spoken to in a long time, just anything that you feel drawn to, okay, in the moment. It's those little things. And then I feel like that is going to start to snowball, okay? And then you'll start to find more and more meaning to the things that bring you joy. And it will start to open you up to things that you didn't realize you would enjoy. But by experimenting, by focusing on the little things, it opens up that window of opportunity where you start to see the possibilities of more things that can bring you joy, bigger things in the future, things that are going to be groundbreaking for you. So even though you are being guided to just allow things to happen behind the scenes without focusing too much on trying to have all of the answers right now, but you do need to take that action to keep fighting. Okay, so I feel like you're being guided to not be completely passive in this journey, but to keep fighting for you, not to keep fighting for something that isn't working or something that's bringing you down. This is fighting for yourself, fighting for your own happiness, fighting to find the peace, the rest, and the rejuvenation. So, and maybe that feels like a fight for you, Group 1. Maybe you're somebody that is so busy or caught up in the rat race, trying to make money and trying to please everybody, trying to please yourself as well. And it's almost like you may struggle to just find that calm. But I feel like you do need to keep trying, keep trying to find that calm, to find balance and happiness in the present moment instead of focusing too much on the future. Because I do feel like with you, Group 1, this is more about like future anxiety rather than, say, past depression. I feel like if you were going to tip on either side, it's more about the future for you. Like you're worried about what's going to happen, or you're worried because you are uncertain about where things are headed for you. But this is where I feel like, again, you're being guided to let that feeling go, to let go of worry and to let go of doubts. Okay, and to just know everything is working out behind the scenes for you. And what you can do to be pragmatic in this is to focus on yourself. Again, self-care, to do the things that make you feel good on an individual basis. And then naturally, the better you feel within yourself, the more you're able to help other people. Okay, because I do feel like you can be a very selfless person. You really do care for others. You have a big, big open heart. And other people should experience that. But right here and right now, it's time to focus on you. Okay, and then you will start to reap the rewards in many different avenues. Okay, again, this is a brand new world that you're going to be experiencing. This is a lot more happiness and joy. There's a lot more rest and peace coming through. There's spirituality and awakenings. And I feel for some of you as well, if you haven't been sleeping well recently, then that is also going to shift. And you will start to get a lot more rest and recuperation during your sleeping hours. So I really do hope that this resonated with you, Group 1. Please feel free to let me know in the comments below if it did. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because all of your support really does mean the world to me. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take good care, group 1. Okay, group number 2. Let's take a look at your next blessing. Oh, what's coming through for you in your next blessing? Okay, so we've got your tarot, your oracle, and your fishbowl messages. So we'll look at your fishbowl messages last. Let's look at your tarot messages first. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Devil in reverse. So we've got a lot of earth sign energy here, especially Capricorn. We've got Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Building blocks. The Thinking Woman. And then Envy in reverse. Interesting. So right out of the gate here, though, I feel like this is something material. Okay, I definitely feel like there's going to be some kind of material gain here for you. Because with building blocks here, I mean, yeah, there's such strong Capricorn energy coming through. And I just feel like you're going to be working really hard on something. Or this is something that you have been doing. Like you have been grafting, you know, building those blocks, you know, laying one brick at a time and watching things grow and flourish. But I do feel that you're going to be letting go of something that was very negative in terms of finances. And I feel like maybe this is to do with your family, okay? Because we've got that move beyond ancestral patterns. So if your family had some kind of financial issue, and whether that was, you know, financial constraint or even, you know, a financial lack or financial, what's the word? Frigidity or, no, what was the word I was thinking of? Stingy. I was thinking of stingy or, you know, like holding back, okay, holding on to money really tightly. So that may have been the way that you were brought up, but it may be also through your ancestors, okay? They may have struggled with money. Again, either holding on to it too tightly, not being, you know, very generous or open with it, or just, you know, struggling, you know, to have enough. Okay, even with all of the hard work and the graft, it's like the struggle of either not having enough, or even if there is more than enough, there's the feeling that it never will be enough. Okay, so especially if you recognize that in your family, specifically I'm seeing a divine masculine here. So yeah, maybe your father or your brother, cousins, uncles, you know, however you may have felt influenced in some way. Now this could also be to do with, you know, your boss, okay? If this isn't so much about family, but I just feel there's definitely some kind of family tie here with the ancestral energy coming through. But yeah, maybe that there's something to do with your work. Maybe this is your boss that is very ungrounded or unfair. Maybe it has been withholding certain pay from you. Okay, that could be what that is. But the beautiful thing here with the Devil reverse shows that whatever was being held on to is being released. Okay, so if you've been waiting for some money specifically, I do feel like that's going to be released to you very soon. Okay, so I do feel that, or there could be a windfall. Okay, maybe money that you weren't expecting. But I definitely feel like there's money on its way to you and that you're a money magnet right now. Okay, you're going to start to attract more and more to you, especially even after this reading. Okay, because if you're taking on this reading and you're feeling it, and it makes sense to you, then, you know, affirm that. You can affirm it in the comments as well. It gives it more power. Say, I am a money magnet. I'm attracting money. You know, all of my hard work and efforts will be rewarded, okay? I will reap the rewards of my efforts. So I definitely see that happening for you, group 2. So yeah, if you feel like your hard work has been going unnoticed or underappreciated, then that's going to be shifting for you completely, okay? Now with Envy reverse as well, I do feel like there's been someone or maybe more than one person that has been very envious or jealous of you, okay? But they say with envy that that's the feeling of wishing that you didn't have what you had. Not even necessarily wishing that they had it, but wishing you didn't have it. So I feel like, I don't know, this could be a toxic friend or again, a toxic family member or work environment where people were just giving you the evil eye. Maybe get yourself an evil eye if you can, because I actually, group 2, I don't feel like you're going to need it, okay, with what's coming through here, because I feel like naturally this energy is falling away now, okay, it's being released. I feel like there's somebody that's been obsessed with you, has been obsessed with your success or perceived success, okay, because maybe you don't feel so successful in one area, but whoever is thinking about you thinks that you are incredibly successful and that you have everything. And I feel like this person is questioning why they don't have it. Like they feel like they've worked really hard and they're not getting the same recognition. So you may even have the similar feeling to this person. Like maybe you feel like I'm not getting the recognition. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not getting as much as you think I am. Yeah, so there's definitely some kind of deception I feel like is coming through. Like somebody's not seeing something clearly. And I do feel like this is more about somebody external to you. Like they're not seeing your situation clearly. Okay. And I feel like maybe they've been overthinking it a lot, a lot. And it almost feels like it's like a negative energy leech. Like they've been like sucking out your blood. Okay, obviously not literally, but energetically, I just feel like there's like this energy vampire here who has been, trying to suck the life out of you. But they're falling away. They're disappearing. You're going to be set free from this energy, okay? So whether this person totally exits your life or whether they have their own awakening or epiphany that causes them to change their outlook on what's going on with you. But I definitely feel like that energy was bringing you down. And I don't feel like you even realize how much it was bringing you down until they leave. And when they actually leave or their energy shifts, you'll feel that shift within you. You'll feel it massively. And I feel like you're going to be having a lot more intellectual understandings about things here with the thinking woman. Like you're going to feel more clear-headed. Okay, so if you've been feeling confused or again, if you've been overthinking, I do feel like that's going to start balancing out here. You're going to feel like you're moving in the right direction. And again, you're moving away from these ancestral patterns. So let's see what else is coming through here for you. Future marriage proposal. Whoa, we've got sing, negative results, positive results. Okay, that is super weird because these have never come out together like that. Now, of all the fishbowl messages, I mean, and that probably sounds very confusing. Even I'm confused by that. Positive, negative results. What that may be is that perceived negative results are actually positive results, or some kind of negative experience. Again, you think it's negative experience, but it's actually a very positive one. So that could be, if there is a person exiting your life, maybe you do feel badly about it. Maybe you start to question why it's happening, but it's going to bring through positive results. Okay, now negative results could also be, say, for instance, if you were having some kind of health test, right, for instance. Now, when it comes to any kind of health test, usually we would want a negative result. Okay, so it may be that the negative result, again, it makes you feel positive. So it actually is a positive result for you, even if the results come back as negative. For instance, like it could be like a negative lateral flow test, that makes you feel good, okay, because you have the freedom to do whatever it is that you wanted to do. Okay, so I just feel like you're being guided to know that something that feels negative is actually very positive. So you can look at an area of your life right now, and if it feels like it's going wrong, just know that it's going to right itself. Okay, it's needing to happen this way. Now, it may also be, this is really out there. This has just come out of the blue here, this future marriage proposal. But it may be that this is what's going to be brought into you, okay? A marriage proposal from somebody very special. But it's like you needed this energy to exit first. Whatever this toxic, negative, addictive, or jealous energy, this envious energy, that's exiting your life so you can have space for, again, potentially a future marriage or future long-term commitments, okay? So if that's something that you have been wanting and seeking, I do feel like you're going to be getting it. It just may feel like it's a bit of a tough hurdle to get there initially. But then we also have sing. So you might have a very talented singing voice, or maybe that's something that you discover within yourself, like learning how to sing or to sing in a particular style or something. Wow. Yeah, so it might be like something that's released from your life is able to unblock something within your throat chakra, especially as you are drawn to the blue obsidian as well. It could be something to do with your throat chakra here. Maybe singing is something that's going to help to clear that block. Yeah, so if you do feel like there is a block or stagnancy in your life, singing will definitely be your best friend. Okay. Wow. But I also feel like you're going to be receiving some spiritual messages through the music that comes through to you moving forward, especially over the next 3 weeks. 3 weeks is coming through very powerfully right now to me. So I feel like definitely pay attention to the lyrics of the songs that you hear, the songs you feel drawn to listening to, but also the ones that, you just happen to hear on the radio or, when you're walking through a shop or, somewhere where there's music playing where you don't have the the choice over what's being played. So, and to just pay attention to those lyrics, because I do feel like there are going to be a lot of meanings in those songs for you. So I really do hope that this resonated for you, Group 2. Please feel free to let me know in the comments below if it does. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I appreciate all of you so much for your continued love and support of this channel. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take good care, Group 2. Okay, group number 3. Let's take a look at your next blessing. What's coming through for you? So we've got some fishbowl messages here and your tarot messages and your oracles. So we'll look at your tarot first. So we've got the Chariot in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. We've got Wise One, Regeneration, the 7th chakra, and then Cornucopia reversed. Okay. Okay, straight away, for some of you, I'm seeing a new car. Okay, I'm definitely seeing either a new car, or maybe this would be a first car for you, or some kind of mode of transport. Some of you, I'm seeing a bike as well, like a push bike or a motorbike. But I know that's a very specific one. But I'm definitely seeing something about maybe a car breaking down and then you're getting a new one. Okay, because we have this regeneration here. So I do feel like you're about to go through a very deep transformation. So yeah, that might be in the way that you transport yourself. But I also feel like there's going to be this spiritual transformation, because we have the 7th chakra here, which is the crown chakra. And the fact that it's upright shows that your connection to higher source is incredibly potent right now and moving forwards. Okay, look, we've got Wise One, grow within your current situation. I just feel like for you, Group 3, that you are wise beyond your years. Like you're someone that is very mature, that you've had a lot of life experience already. No matter how old you are chronologically, I just feel like you've experienced a lot more than people of your own age have. Okay, like you've gone through the ringer, but like you've crawled through, I was going to say the ring of fire, but that doesn't make sense. But what does that mean, the ring of fire? Well, it's Johnny Cash, obviously, the ring of fire. But almost that's how I feel you are. Like you've been in the center of this ring of fire, and it's like every direction that you try to go through, it feels like it's burned you in some way. But it's through those burns that you have healed, that you've grown a thicker skin. So yeah, even though I feel like you've grown this thicker skin, it's also helped you to intellectually understand things better than you did before. Like you can empathize more with people going through similar situations because you've been through so much. I just feel like you're like an oracle, Group 3. So I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't read tarot yourself, or that people look up to you, or they like to lean on your shoulder to cry on, okay, because they see you as incredibly intelligent, and that you have so much wisdom and knowledge within you. Again, through your however many years old you are, like you are very, very mature for your age. Okay, in terms of blessings though, now I'm not sure here because of Cornucopia reverse. I mean, that's the feeling of, a lacking in blessings. So this might be how you're feeling right now. Like you don't have as much as you wish you had, or you don't feel like you're blessed in this moment. Okay. But I definitely feel like you are incredibly blessed, and you are divinely protected. Okay, so everything that's been happening for you was and is for your highest good in the end. Okay, but it's like, again, I don't know, again, that crawling through, well, it's the Shawshank quote that I'm getting mixed up with the Johnny Cash lyric. Like crawling through the river of shit to come out clean on the other side is the Shawshank quote. And then I keep hearing the ring of fire. And it's almost like I wanted to say the river of fire. So I don't know why I'm getting these two things mixed up in my head, but maybe there's like a combination of the two. Maybe you feel like you've been sent down the river and it's just burning. I don't know. It's weird. It is weird. Please let me know down in the comments if that is making any kind of sense to you. But here was, wow, with the Four of Pentacles, there's something about holding on. Like holding on to something very tightly. But maybe you feel like something slipped through your fingers. Like you weren't able to hold on to it anymore because it wasn't good for you. Now, for some of you, this might be grief, okay? You might have gone through, a death or a loss of some kind, okay? Or some kind of ending that has come to an end or has been put on pause. But it's like you're still, in a way, holding on to it. But I'm still unsure how this is a blessing. Maybe the fishbowl messages will help us to unpick this. So we've got double dates. I'm protecting my heart. Oh, let it go. On your mission. Wow. Okay. So in terms of your blessing, I feel like there's something that you had to let go of, or that you're being guided to let go of right now. And that's going to bring in a blessing. Okay, so if you've already done that, if you've already let go of something that you treasured, you cherished, then just know that you are on that right path and you're going to be rewarded. Okay, if you haven't let go of it yet, then the timing, it has to be your timing. Okay, you're on nobody else's time scale. This is as and when you decide the time is right for you to do this. But I do feel that is something that you're being guided to do, is to let it go, to let go of whatever you feel you're holding on to too tightly, okay? Because this is going to bring about a double date, okay? So it could be that you are invited on a double date with somebody. But I also feel for some of you, it's not just like a double date of, you going out with a friend and then, and you both have your dates or something. But I feel like this might be about like dating more than one person. Like you're going to have a couple of people that are after your attention. And I get the sense as well, because you're going to be in a place where you are protecting your heart. You're going to take things very, very slowly on a romantic level. And I feel like that energy that you exude is going to attract more and more people to you, because you're coming across as quite hard to get or hard to reach. Okay, and then it's like when they finally can reach you, they appreciate you that much more. Because I don't feel like you're somebody that is just totally open and available. Okay, I do feel like you've got a wall up, but that wall is there to protect your heart, okay, because you have been burned many times in that ring of fire. So really, I feel like those negative things that happened were positive ones in the end. Okay, because even though it didn't feel good at the time, and maybe it still doesn't feel good right now, it is going to bring about blessings, okay? It definitely, in terms of your energy and the way that you come across to others, I feel like you're going to be in this heightened state of attraction, okay? You're going to start to magnetize more and more people towards you. The more that you are almost indifferent to other people, it's like you start to take baby steps. Like you're not just going to be, again, open and enveloping or wearing your heart on your sleeve. It's like you're I'm getting a reserved sense, and almost like being very picky as well, like, and discerning about what you tell to certain people or who you let into your energy field. Okay. And this is your mission. Like you are going to be on your mission. So it's almost like you being focused on what you really want to do, and whether that's helping other people, giving advice, or just kind of being in a place of observation. Like I almost see you being that wise woman or man that kind of stands on the sidelines. Like say, for instance, you're standing there, you see a fight ensue between two people. Okay, you don't jump in to help break up the fight. You're not there talking to either of them, trying to rationalize it afterwards. You are there just almost watching, taking mental notes, seeing everything from this higher perspective. And then it's like other people come to you to ask you your opinion. It's like you don't give unsolicited advice. Like you just give your opinion on what you saw. Okay, like they come up and say, who started it? And you can say, well, I saw this person, swear at this person, and then this person got angry, and then they started fighting. So it's very much a depolarized place I feel like you're going to be coming from here. And again, it's that perspective that helps to shift other people in a big way. But it's almost with this sense of innocence, like you're not trying to change anything. Okay, so if you have been in that place recently where you feel like you've been trying really, really hard to change things, then again, this is where I feel like you're being guided to let that go. You know, if you've been trying to help people too much, or yeah, you've been interjecting or trying to give people advice or unsolicited advice, you're being guided to let that go, okay? Because people will come to you. People are going to come to you for advice. People are going to come to you to date you, okay? People are going to want to date you. We're going to like make the efforts because, again, you seem like, for some people, you'll feel like a prize to them, okay? And, you know, that's not necessarily something that you want in a long-term partner or friendship, somebody that feels like they need to win you over. But whoever sticks around after they feel like they've won you over is really worth knowing, okay? Because anybody who feels like, oh, now I've got your attention, group 3, then I'm off again. Well, they weren't really for you in the end anyway, okay? If it was purely the competition that was driving them, then, you know, they'll naturally fall away. Because I also feel like with you, group 3, that you just naturally have this way of being able to pick out who's going to be good and who's going to be bad for you without necessarily even realizing it mentally or consciously. It's just something that naturally happens, again, through the protection of your own heart, through you being on your mission, okay? And like I said, this could be mission in terms of your career or in terms of, you know, what inspires you, what makes you feel good. But yeah, like I said, it's more of a passive energy here. I don't feel like you're being guided to really do a lot right now in order to receive any blessings. I just feel like the more that you can let go and just allow things to unfold, the more abundance you will start to receive, okay? And start to receive in all manner of things. So like I said, this could be a new car. Again, you don't think about getting a new car. Maybe again, if yours broke down or something, you know, that would be the way in which, you know, a new one comes to you. You have that space that's created for a new car, okay? Or for this double date, okay? For more than one person, or for you to go out and date you know, with a friend or a family member, perhaps, whoever it might be. I just feel like, yeah, the less you do, the more you focus on just what you want to do, the more abundance is going to flow to you. So I really do hope that this resonated with you, group 3. Please feel free to let me know in the comments below if it does. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Because all of your support, your love, and your kind words really does touch my heart, and I just appreciate every single one of you. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take good care, group 3.